Was the foul. It was the captain, Witan Suleiman, with the back. And a huge opportunity here for Guinea to take the lead in this playoff. Scores the penalty. Hammers it into the net. Beyond the Indonesia goalkeeper. And Guinea are in front.
Don't touch me, ladies. Don't touch me.
Big celebrations in the stand here. Clairefontaine, Guinea have been backed today by a significant contingent of their supporters. And calmly slotting in the spot. They have the lead in this playoff. Shin Tae-yong's Indonesian team will have to come from behind. They'll be disappointed. Let's see if they can produce a fight back. On with the long ball out to the far side. Bagas Kafa playing as the right wing back for Indonesia today. Had to reshuffle things defensively, given that without the skipper Rizky Ridho, it's not just him. Remember, there is Justin Hubner as well. Another of the Dutch-born players in the Indonesian squad, but who was not released by his current club, Cerezo Osaka in Japan. He's currently playing on loan from Wolverhampton Wanderers in the English Premier League. Shin Tae-yong wanted him, couldn't have him. He's had to reorganise defensively. And that defence was already creaking long before Guinea got the goal. Usman Kamara. Ball out to the left-hand side here. Kept in play. Into the penalty box, and it's still alive. Eventually picked up by Chuaon. Trying to dribble out of danger. It will be a goal kick. Currently playing with Ansi. Fancy hitting this. Simba is interested as well. Kamara, and it's just wide from Usman Kamara. Very close. Stroke, unfortunately. They have got the chance for another Pratama Arhan long throw here. Given out by the defence, and maybe Guinea can break again here. We know what happened last time. They were able to counter-attack following one of those long throws. Diakite. Kamara trying to send it forward towards Simba. Diawara also had a spell playing for Arsenal under Arsene Wenger in his playing career. Simba looking to release Usman Kamara. Arhan again over the throw this time. A modest throw towards his teammate in the middle, and Ferrari caught in that 50-50 challenge, according to collision between the two players. Ball was there to be won, that's what the referee says. Delayed games, delayed due to the pandemic. Beat Spain 2-1 in extra time to take the gold medal. Malcolm scoring the winner. Brazil have not qualified this time, which came as a big surprise. Argentina. Indonesia still looking for that equalising goal. Good play from Madiu Keita to shepherd that ball behind for the goal kick. Another one who belongs to a club here in France with Auxerre in the second division, who are heading back up to Liga. A fine campaign in the second tier, and set for an immediate return to France's top flight. Soumaïla Sylla, the goalkeeper, by the way, was involved with the French national youth teams before very recently deciding to switch allegiance to Guinea. And that is why he is in their goal today. Free kick given for the challenge on Pratama Arhan. Marcelino. Stroke. Not sure that ball was meant for Marcelino. He picked it up. Indonesia looking to keep the pressure on. Awkward one for Chuan, and Algassim buys through. And it's a really big save for Hernando Ari. Algassim pouncing on hesitant defending from Nathan Chuan. It was an awkward ball for him, admittedly. Algassim bursting onto it, and you have to say he should have scored. So nearly 2-0 to Guinea. Right at the end of this first half. Maybe still one last chance. Now going to go beyond the allotted 6 minutes of stoppage time. Ilax Moriba's out-swinging ball, not held by Hernando Ari, and it's blazed over the crossbar by Mohamed Souma. Another big opportunity squandered by Guinea. And this may give Indonesia reason to believe when they regroup in the dressing room down below here at half-time. They could have been pretty much out of this game. Instead, they're still alive. Their Olympic dream is still alive at 1-0. There is still plenty of reason for them to hope. Jenner. Forward by Jenner again. Picked up by Siaga Camara. Sends it down the line here. Agibu Camara settles for the throw. We've had nearly 7 minutes. The referee is having a good look at his watch, and there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's been action-packed, incident-packed. There's been plenty of challenges coming in. These two teams giving everything in their fight to make it to the Olympics. At the moment, it's Guinea who are set to take the last ticket and a place in Group A. That Olympic football tournament, which will Ilax Moriba after the foul on Algassim. premature end. Remember, Indonesia had all those selection problems in defence before the game today, and now they've forced into making his substitution. Fiandra Dewanga of PSIS Semarang in the domestic league. There's nobody in support of him. All the way back it comes to Madiu Keita, now with Moriba. Guinea will just apply a bit more control again. That's former Saint-Etienne player. Let's see this chance again. Alga Simpa around the goalkeeper, unselfishly trying to tee up a teammate. Alseni Suma, the substitute in Asia, which is remarkable for a country of nearly country in the world. Easier, but they haven't had too much success on the international stage as Ilax Maurice in their half of the field, and Guinea come again here. Moriba to Suma. Alga Simpa again peeling out to the left of him. Trying the shot, which is blocked by Mohamed Ferrari. Just the lack of an outball, really, which is... He might have a chance here. Witan Suleiman, the captain, driving forward, has options in support. Marcelino pushed to an ever tighter angle and has to settle for the corner in the end. Well, if they can get the equaliser, remember there's still the possibility of a lead, but squandered then. Chuon's ball in, and there's the free header for Dewanga. Well, Komang Tegu has made it back to the Indonesian bench with that injury, not walking freely. He's being attended to at the moment as the corner comes in. Strong play from Moriba. Madiu Keita has stayed down in the Indonesian box at the moment. He took a knock, and that's why Sumaila Sila is going to roll that ball out for a break in play to allow for some treatment if needed. It looks like he's okay. Madiu Keita. Made his first team debut for them earlier in this campaign. A number of younger players with very little top team experience, admittedly, in this Guinea side. Moriba back to Madiu Keita again. Sends it down the line towards Alga Simpa. Siaga Camara. It's an Agibu Camara. Slack play from Isiaga Camara, and again Indonesia have a chance to break here. Witan Suleiman, the captain, looks for the free kick. The referee waves away the appeals. Bandage on his head is going to come off again, and in the meantime there's a problem for Guinea. Isiaga Camara, who gave possession away a moment ago, seems to have a bit of cramp. Well, that might be an issue. We've only been playing for 63 minutes. It could go on for some time yet. That was the appeal for the foul, which, when you see the replay, looks like Witan Suleiman had a case. He appeared to be just shoved off the ball by Agibu Kamara. Well, this was that big chance, the chance of the second half. Alga Simba going around the goalkeeper, cutting it back for Alseni Suma. And his effort cleared off the line. Remaining Indonesian substitutes warming up. Made 2 changes already. Will not discourage the Indonesian fans who are here today. Kabar Diawara's Guinea still holding that narrow lead. Kabar Diawara taking charge of the side for this game rather than Morley Cisse, who's previously been in charge of Guinea's under-23 team, who led them at the under-23 AFCON last year. Kabar Diawara is usually the coach of the senior national team. Now, Isiaga Kamara waiting for the green light to come back on. Guinea preparing another change as well. Isiaga Kamara's afternoon is over, and it's Fude Kamara who's coming on in his place, a defensive midfielder, slot into that position at the base of the midfield. Fude Kamara of Sfaxien in Tunisia. Awkward one for the goalkeeper and the defender. And the first involvement for Fude Kamara since coming on as he hooks that ball away. Well, it's been a hard-fought game. We are coming up to the midway point in the second half. Still everything to play for Indonesia, but as it stands, they're not going to be appearing at the Olympics, hoping to make it to the Games in men's football for the first time since Melbourne in 1956. Captain Witan Suleiman once again freed of that bandage around his head. Coming back, finally the shot comes in from Marcelino Ferdinand, but the Guinea defence able to deal with it, and maybe Algassim Ba can lead the breakaway again here. Trying to hold off Ferrari, who's got to be careful. Remember, he picked up that booking in the early minutes of the game. And he's been a constant threat today. Things coming up on his agenda just over a week's time to the FIFA Congress in Bangkok. Today, enjoying the action here in Clairefontaine. Hard fought playoff tie. Agibu Kamara is back on the field, and having with the Indonesian player there that it was the contact in the tackle which left him requiring the treatment. Indonesia still in this. Can they get the equalising goal? Ball claimed by Sumaila Sila, who belongs to the team. It's been stop-start, hard-fought, physical contest. Pratama Arhan taking a knock to the head there. Struik. Den Haag in the Netherlands competing for that ball on the far side. He will leave the throw here for Pratama Arhan of Suwon in South Korea, the man with the long throw. This is Indonesia's main weapon, perhaps, as they try to find equalising goal. Punched away by Sumaila Sila. He would have been very much aware coming into this game of the danger posed by Pratama Arhan from these situations. Guinea again can break. Unable to make anything of it. Well, tiredness shouldn't be an issue for Alseni Suma there. The number 7 only came on at half-time. Ibu Camera trying to force it through to Algasimba, who is onside. Have to go himself here. He drew the challenge from Dewanga in the afternoon. Well, Theandra Dewanga can't believe that the referee pointed to the spot there. It looks like Algasimba maybe played for the penalty, you might say, but you also have to... And François Letexier, who got their first goal from the penalty spot in the first half, will have a lead from 11 metres. And it's a second yellow, red. And he will finish his afternoon away from the technical area. He is absolutely furious at the decision to award the penalty, and his complaints have earned him a dismissal. The penalty award may well mean curtains for Indonesia's Olympic dream. And Guinea have still got to take the penalty. Algasimba's got to keep his cool, standing there by the penalty spot with the ball in his hand. Witan Suleiman, the Indonesian captain, is asking for some explanation. Yong is convinced that his defender played the ball in that challenge, but it is all academic now. Still the complaints go on. Eventually things will calm down. The two captains exchanging their views. I think it's safe to say they don't necessarily see eye to eye. In amongst it all, Algasimba having to keep his cool. Looking across and telling his fourth official to escort Shin Tae-yong away from the technical area entirely, having received the red card. He's going to have to make his way back down the tunnel. Perhaps take a seat in the stand for the remainder of this game. The referee is not going to allow proceedings to restart until the Indonesian coach has departed the scene. Well, he's deeply unhappy, and of course you can understand the frustration, because second penalty award may well leave Indonesia with too much to do to come back into this game. But the decision will not be overturned. And Guinea are now looking, after a long delay, to double their lead here today. Ba, who won the penalty, who won the first penalty as well, misses off the post and away. And there is maybe a reprieve for Indonesia. Well, all that time spent waiting before he could take the spot kick, it was probably playing on his mind. And Guinea squander the chance to put this playoff to bed. The Indonesians will be fueled by a sense of injustice as they scramble looking for the equalising goal. There will be quite a lot of stoppage time as well, because there was a lengthy delay there before that penalty could eventually be taken. Let's see what they can do in response, or whether Guinea can eventually get that second goal. Put that down on the list of missed chances today. Ba has been heavily involved. He missed one great opportunity late in the first half. Of course, he was at the origin of a big chance early in the second half when he went around the goalkeeper, Hernando Ari, and laid the ball back for Alseni Suma, whose shot was cleared off the line, and now he misses from the penalty spot. Guinea team, remember, who are in this playoff because they lost the penalty shootout in the third place game at the under-23 AFCON last year. We'll be hoping that that missed penalty doesn't cost them today. Just over 10 minutes of the 90 remaining, plus injury time, of which there will be quite possibly 5 or 6 minutes. We had 6 minutes at the end of the first half. Indonesia still in this game, despite not really forcing a notable save from Sumaila Silla, the Guinea goalkeeper, all afternoon. Dewanga gave away that second penalty, brought down by Agibu Kamara. Fed through by Witan Suleiman. The attempt from Ramadan Sananta is blocked. Haven't really seen the substitute get involved in the game since he came on. It's understandable that tensions are so high, the stakes are high today. Place at the Olympics up for grabs. I don't think either of these teams necessarily expect to be in medal contention if they do get there, but they want to be part of it. I wait to see who succeeds Brazil as gold medalists. Certainly France, who the winner of this playoff will end up playing in the group stage. Thierry Henry's team will be expecting to make a big impression on home soil. Witan Suleiman again. Chuon, cross in from the left. It's caught up in the breeze somewhat. It is quite breezy here today. Not too much trouble though for the goalkeeper, the Indonesian coach, watching on from high up in the grandstand here at Clairefontaine. Usually so peaceful, these surroundings here. France's national team train away from the gaze of the media, usually. Today, all eyes on the pitch here at Clairefontaine. The battle for that last spot at the Olympics. It's going to be Guinea's, unless Indonesia can do something in the latter stages of this game. Still clinging to some hope because of that missed penalty. Madiou Keita fluffing his lines. Nathan Suleiman to Marcelino Ferdinand. Nathan Juon staying further up the field in the middle of the park. Indonesia looking for that extra edge as they search for the equalising goal. That terrific run at the recent Under-23 Asian Cup. Then again, to actually win any of their last 3 games at the competition, they needed penalties to defeat South Korea in the quarter-finals. They were beaten by Uzbekistan in the semi-finals and then losing in extra time in the third-place game against Iraq. They actually won 2 of their 6 matches at the tournament and heading for defeat today. Put so much into this game, but lacked a bit of quality in the final third. Guinea have lacked some quality in their finishing. They've created plenty of chances. They've got in behind. Will they pay the price for not taking more of the opportunities that have come their way? Strong challenge by Suma, and it's a foul according to the referee. Catches Bagas Kafa. I think there's no question that they've tried to impose their physicality on Pinder. Belongs to Swansea City. Been playing on loan at Heerenveen in the Netherlands, where he was born. Fighting delivery. Another one though by Madiou Keita. And a free kick given away by Chuon. Guinea preparing another substitution, by the way. They're going to send on another attacking player for the final minutes of this game. Number 9 is a centre forward, and may well be that Simba perhaps will be the man to make way. So much into this game today. Saidou So in the corner. Appearing so clear-headed now, these Guinea players. Tiredness setting in. And maybe just the tension growing, a few nerves as they approach the finish line here. Can Indonesia take advantage? We're going to have another Pratama Arhan long throw. Watched all the way by Soumaila Silla, and collected by Guinea's goalkeeper. Time then for that change to be made. Ousmane Camara of Annecy. France is the player making way for Momo Fagné Touré. Plays his club football in Armenia with FC Van. He's already played in Denmark, Bulgaria and Russia as well. Well travelled. At the moment though, Guinea on the defensive. Chuon. Guinea sitting back here, allowing Indonesia to enjoy and boss the possession just now. It's not really been the case all afternoon. Their fans in the stand here are encouraging the Guinea defence to push up. They're defending too deep, they feel, inviting the pressure onto them. Chuaon. Too much on the pass. Usman Kamara making his way back around the pitch. Guinea have made 3 changes this afternoon, trying to freshen things up. They really should have been out of sight, but they're not yet. And, Diakite taking too long over the throw. Another long throw then. Headed away by Ibrahim Diakite. And a chance for the substitute with the fresh legs to take a run at the Indonesian defence here, Toure. Finds himself running back towards his own goal. Suma concedes the throw. And they are stumbling towards the finish line, Guinea. Will they pay the price? A lack of composure. We're in the 90th minute, but there will be quite a lot of stoppage time. Indonesia preparing another change. Rafael Struik is the player coming off, and it's Yuki Saraka coming on. It's a forward for a forward. Just a case of getting some fresh legs on up front now for the Indonesians. Fourth official is going to emerge with the board, and we're going to have a lot of stoppage time. 8 minutes still to play here. A lot of that due to the time taken between the penalty being awarded and the kick itself being missed by Al Ghassim Ba. Delay really caused by the Indonesian protests, but it is they who might benefit now. They have 8 minutes still to save this game. Card produced for the challenge on Ba. Pratama Arhan is the player cautioned. That's why. Well, will Guinea go for broke and grab the second goal to end Indonesian hopes once and for all? Or will they just try and see this out? They might have a chance here, perhaps. Toure with his back to goal. Suma's shot. Well over the crossbar from Alseni Suma. Time then for another change for Guinea. Al Ghassim Ba is coming off now, and Amadou Diallo is coming on. Another straight swap in attack this for Guinea, because Amadou Diallo is a 17-year-old forward who was born in France. He belongs to Stade Rennais, one of the country's top clubs. Ghassim Ba coming off and holding his hands up almost apologetically towards the supporters because of that missed penalty. He's put in a terrific shift today, you have to say. He's getting plenty of congratulations from his teammates. Substitutes down there on the Guinea bench. They know that he's put in so much work for the team today. Will they hold on and claim their place at the Olympics? That is the prize that is dangling in front of them at the moment. They're nearly there, but they've still got another 5.5 minutes to play in stoppage time. Here is Amadou Diallo, just on as a substitute. Agibou Camara. Overlapping run from Diakite. Is this the time for them to make it 2-0? It's going to be Indonesia's ball. Diakite's gone down because Hernando Ari, the goalkeeper, was trying to get the ball back off him. And he's been told in no uncertain terms by the referee to get back up on his feet and get on with it. Juan. Well, it looked like Guinea might steamroller this Indonesian team the way they began the game in the first 10-15 minutes. They came flying out of the blocks. They pinned Indonesia back. Eventually they got the breakthrough from the penalty spot through Inax Moriba's goal. They may well have added to their lead before half-time. Indonesia struggling to create anything. Guinea had more chances at the beginning of the second half, but they've not been able to add to their advantage. Can they finally get that second goal? It just seems like tiredness has been an issue. And maybe just the nerves getting the better of them as well as the game has gone on. Forward by Witan Suleiman. These Indonesian players have been on a long journey together over the last few weeks at that Under-23 Asian Cup. They've been through so much. Winning on penalties, losing in extra time. They don't want to give up their Olympic dream just yet, but they need to do something quickly to keep it alive. Another one by Saïdou Sow. Guinea are nearly there. Whoever wins this game will play New Zealand in Nice on the opening day of the Olympic tournament on July the 24th. Looks like it's going to be Guinea. Just an issue here. The referee is not happy. It's away by Soumaila Sila. Another high ball won by Suma. Knocked down by Alseni Suma. And again, tensions almost spilling over. Ivar Jenner is the player who caught Agibou Camara. Camara did not like that at all. It's a wonder that more cards have not been shown today out on the field. Of course, Shin Tae-yong, Indonesian coach, was dismissed, but on the field, we still have 11 against 11. We're in the 97th minute. Is it going to go any further, this game? If Indonesia can get an equaliser, we will have extra time, but it's Guinea just trying to run the clock down now. The prospect of entering Group A at the Olympics. As Jenner gets the yellow card. All the effort, all the emotion and energy they put into this game today, put into their campaign over the last few weeks. In Qatar, 4th, France, also in Nice on the 27th, and then the USA in Saint-Etienne 3 days after that. And they want to get out of their group. France may well be the favourites, but they'll see chances against the Americans and against New Zealand. It will be fascinating to watch and see how it goes. Only 2.5 weeks in the summer here in France final in Paris on the 9th of August. Who will succeed Brazil as gold medalists? Well, Guinea can dream of that. It will be just their second appearance at the Summer Games after 1968 in Mexico City. Confirmation of the yellow card for Aguibou Camara. It's not always been pleasing on the eye, this game, but it has been tremendously hard fought. Both teams putting so much into it here in the spring sunshine, with the prospect of being back on French soil in 2.5 months' time for the Olympics. The final takes place 3 months today. Guinea are nearly there. There is the final whistle. They've done it. Guinea have taken the last spot at the Olympics. They have held on for the victory here against Indonesia today, winning by 1-0 thanks to Irak's Moribuz's first half penalty, and seeing out the victory despite missing a hatful of chances after that, including Al Ghassim Ba missing another penalty in the second half, all under the watchful eye of the FIFA president today. It is Guinea's day in the spring sunshine here at Clairefontaine, southwest of Paris. They have beaten Indonesia by 1-0, and they have taken the last qualifying spot at the Olympics. Indonesia gave everything, but they just didn't have enough quality.